My name is Bryce Paradis. I've been an ultrasound tech with MIC for 8 years now. I'm primarily working out of Gateway. I was in my mid-20s and I knew I kind of needed to lock down some kind of career. And I knew enough about myself by then that, again, I wanted to do something that I felt was at least useful. And I happened to have a friend who was doing this job at the time. She was a soccer teammate of mine, and she thought fairly well of it. So it was on my radar, and it happened to be the way things went. When I was younger, I wouldn't say I had a particular vision of what I wanted to do, and I think that's fairly common with young people. I think most people don't have a particular normal career. People maybe have their crazy ideas of the things they might want to do when they're at a certain age, but no, it would have been a surprise to me to find out. My experience has been that I tried something and I hoped it worked out, and I think it's worked out reasonably well. Never at any point early on was it all that clear to me that it was going to go that way. I mean, that's part of the adventure of it. You don't know how things are going to go. I really enjoyed learning anatomy. I mean, you're a person, you have anatomy. It's just a useful and interesting thing to know. One of the things that I've picked up over the years is musculoskeletal ultrasound, so learning how the muscles and tendons of the body work. And I find that quite interesting. It's very simple in many ways, but understanding that anatomy, I'm an athletic person, has been interesting for me and helpful and useful. I can be my own physiotherapist to some extent, and that's been quite rewarding. It was also a surprise to me. I really enjoyed the aspect of working with my hands. As an ultrasound tech, you're scanning with your hand and you're being, I suppose, dexterous with that. And it wasn't something I knew about myself that I enjoyed that until I started doing it. So that was a surprise to me. I enjoy the fact that I can look at my work and say, look, I've done a good job, pay attention, deal with the patients as they come. Everybody's a little bit different for imaging with ultrasound. Sometimes you have to find out creative ways to make things work. No, I find that very satisfying.